see what they doing now. I got it. And they turned off my recorder. I knew it.
Alrighty, man. I'm not gonna write a ticket or anything like that. Okay. The biggest thing, especially down here downtown, people going the wrong way. We usually think they're drinking and driving. Okay.
Yes, sir.
But I just didn't want you getting into a wreck.
Okay.
If you want to, you can just go up here and just turn right. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'll follow there. All right.
All right. Thank you. Have a good night. There's nothing on that street right there that says that is a one-way. Nothing. And it's 2 lanes right there. They only did that and cut my darn camera off because, number one, they pulled somebody else over on Campbell Road, on Campbell Lane, and they wanted to make it look like I don't know how to drive anymore, that she losing her mind and she can't drive. Because that lady just said, the thing told you to turn left and it was right. And that's why they turned my camera off. I'm going to make sure when I go home tonight that I record all of my rides from here on out. Because that thing gives the wrong directions. And I done been down here on 10th Avenue 1,000 times. And I did not see no do not enter sign. Big as that red thing is. It was on the other street. It wasn't on that one. I don't care what that police say. And I'm still following the directions of this thing. And that thing clearly just said back there, turn, Donna's will be on the left. And I said that it'll be on the right. Donna's is on the right. It said turn left. This thing, they are giving it the wrong instructions, so it make me do the wrong thing. So you keep getting pulled over by the police for DUIs and swapping with people that's already getting pulled over. Don't worry about it. That's why the whole notebook going online when I get home. I don't care nothing about your death threats tonight. The whole notebook going online. Every last note that I took today. I'm sick of y'all and y'all clever tricks. And I had that recorder on, and they turned it off and then made that thing say that so it'll swap with another ride that they already had. Then the ride that I was on was a swap from the person that came and got him. Now it's not even in the queue anymore. Don't worry about it. You're going online when I get home. I don't care how many shots and how many threats you got going on. You're going online as soon as I get home. The whole notebook. Just sick of this. You can't even work in peace. Come all the way down here to swap, and then you just conveniently keep getting pulled over by these polices with these fake mustaches on. That's why you tell me I'm not gonna give you a ticket. You already gave it to the swap. Person just got pulled Campbell Lane in the same exact lane, driving one of the swap cars. Got pulled over, and then as soon as I pull over, I go into TJ Maxx, and then here they come down here. All of the scouts say, oh, I done had my ticket, or I didn't have this because I got a DUI, or because I got this, or I lost my license because of this, or I lost my... I'm still not going to lose my license. I'm going to fight I ain't got but 2. And both of them was staged, and clearly you could see that. You got both of your tickets. You always getting cited on Lyft. Why the fuck do the police keep pulling you over on Lyft? A whole notebook is getting turned in. And then once you get down here, I'm just going to record this shit right here. Once you get down here, no more rides. No more rides. No more. So they brought you down here to what? To swap out, to be in an area where they pick somebody up that just coming from the same restaurant where they was just at with that man twice, with that old lady. Whatever y'all building, that's what they did. Tried to make me mad so I could build that. Ain't nobody building that old ass lady. Y'all build it. I'm building what I want to build. Y'all build whatever the fuck you're building. All that shit ain't going no goddamn where anyway. That's why you mad and give me 1,000 death threats anyway. Period. You always getting pulled over on Lyft. And everybody know the law is running left. You came all the way down here and this shit ain't giving you no more rides. So why did they want you down here? To swap. And every time they pull you over, you're in a phone. You're in a phone that is somewhere else. Brilliant. And I'm going to go home and build it out. Why you keep getting pulled over on Lyft? Because the phone is engaged with the law somewhere else. It's an environmental feature. Other than that, why you can't never get pulled over? Where is the police now? They ain't nowhere. They only send them where the FBI tell them to be, in your direct location with Lyft. They ain't nowhere else. Nowhere else. I said they won't let me have no ride because they down there at 444 Main. So they won't let me have no ride because they down there. Now, when the people ready to leave 44 Main, now you could get a ride. And now we going to put the police down there. So what's going on near 440 Main? Because that's where the FBI said at 2370 Cave Mill Station, that's where Littlehead said he wanted to go. So this ain't even Saturday from today. This is Saturday from last week. Valentine's. Because he said, I don't want to go. That's why they had them two teenagers run in front of the car with them prom clothes on. Because the man said, I want to take you down there to 440 Main. I don't go to clubs. And second of all, that sounds like a gun. What do you want to take me down there for? Anything the police have you wanting to do, something's wrong with it. So what do you want to keep taking me there for? Then, or is this where the guy just came from out there at the house? Was this his drug route? Because I ain't got no more calls. And then he said, I ain't going to give you no ticket. Well, don't do me no favors. Because you have to be, in order for this to work for the FBI, you have to be an environmental factor. Which means you are engaged with somebody else in another state that's getting pulled over using this phone. Because otherwise, why do you keep getting pulled over on Lyft? Because Lyft links the phone and the car. That's why. That's why you don't get pulled over no other time. You keep getting pulled over on Lyft. As soon as you accept the ride. It's a plot. The last time they did it with the same person, the same name of Nick. What is going on? What is that? That's like playing the lottery. How you keep getting pulled over on the Lyft ride, Nick? What is going on? Because his phone is engaged and is recording the sound. Because these law officers are hell-bent on making their phones yours. So they're going to pull you over. And then want you to get happy because, oh, well, then he pulled me over. Then at least they know I'm in Bowling Green. Them people don't give a damn about that police pulling me over. They will pad his pockets. He's probably the FBI. Them fake mustaches on. They don't care nothing about that. He's an environmental feature. They have to be somewhere else with that man's phone that is on this lift. Otherwise, it doesn't make sense. It's not needed. They only make false evidence that they need. If we don't need it, we won't make it. The man just pulled the person over in the front of me when I turned the light. I did the same thing. Turned and he, where you came from? The car did the same thing on Campbell Lane, and the police took off and pulled them over. They swapped it out. And I bet you any amount of money, it's going to be a swap out with what happened when I got pulled over taking that boy back there. So now you got the same phone, no boy in the car. They just redid it all. Because he does not look too far off from the dude that was over here that pulled me over down here on the side of the road. He just didn't have no mustache. So he put one on. Same brown hair, same bill. All white people look alike. And they just redid it all. Because other than that, it's no purpose for the pullover. Bowling Green can't stand me. So we ain't going to let you slide by. Bitch, your ass is getting a ticket. Why didn't you cite it? Because that person down there that already got cited for it. And we're just going to swap it out. We need as many of these as we could get. Like she can't drive. That's why he said, I'm going to go back here and see this or whatever. He went back to go record it so they could keep saying she don't know how to drive. She lost her mind. Because that's what the FBI's entire plot is. Don't worry about it. When we go home, we're just going to take the whole notebook and put it online. That way you don't worry about it and get you good and pissed off for tomorrow. That way you can stage every last one of my rides tomorrow, wherever I work, to all nursing homes, okay? Now, you have a good night because you're all going online tonight. Every last page of every notebook for the last 5, okay? And you can sit back there and scrounge that and watch me tear up all of your shit online. And if you keep pissing me off, that boy out there in that black SUV, I'm going to call the police on him, okay? And then you can really add that to your repertoire. Have a good day. You want to flatten all my tires tonight? I'm sure it is nothing that is in my notebook that you can do that you have not done before. Quite sure of it. It just don't make no sense. Now you get no more rides. Just none. No more rides. So they lured you all the way down there. Lured with a ride. To go swap with a girl that's in Tennessee. And it's not even the name that she ride under. Everybody all over the place ride under that same name. It has to be a message to FBI agents, to federal agents. When you see Shane, that everybody know what it means. Well, what does it mean? Tell me what it means, because I don't know what the chick means. Must mean something. But it just don't make no sense. You keep getting pulled over only on left. So something is going on. The device is engaged. They want you to say it. I'm doing left. So what is it that the police is observing? The name and the account. That's it. It's nothing else. And the environmental feature is a swap. You best believe it's some Mexican with little balls somewhere in this exact same car that the FBI is pulling over. You best believe it. He's somewhere with his ass being pulled over. Some fucking where. They would not do it if it was innocent. They don't do innocent, honest things. So it was not to, we're going to pull you over to help you out so everybody know you're in Bowling Green. Fuck that. That fucking Mexican with little balls is somewhere with the FBI in this Vin twin. He's in New York, Atlanta, Florida, or Louisiana, but he's somewhere. They would not have allowed it. They don't do that. I've been a slave for them for too long. They do not make false evidence that they don't need. They don't even talk unless they need it. They don't just say stuff. They're not just happy-go-lucky federal agents out here and we want to talk and lollygag. They don't do that. These are robots in uniform working. And they don't just randomly pull over people. Something is going on. What was the only thing it could have been was the phone and the vehicle. So where's the Mexican man? Because that's who the FBI says I am. A transgender male named Chris that wants to have sex with children. It ain't no other reason. What other reason for? None. If you weren't on Lyft, the police could have a ride. You good? Thank you so much, sir. No, you're on Lyft. Duh. Why do the FBI keep pulling you over on Lyft? Something's wrong, Crystal. Ding, 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 ding. Find it. It's the phone in the car. So you have an environmental swap going on somewhere. Because the phone and Lyft is not here. It ain't here. The FBI is never here with me. So where's the Sam? That's where your Vin twin at. And that's where the phone at. Because they're not here. You can look on YouTube. You got... They're not here. So how the fuck can the police be here if the FBI ain't here? All that swap and jump. The FBI ain't here. How the hell the police can be here? He can't do nothing without the FBI. I know for a fact they can't even pull you over if the FBI say no. If he was gonna pull me over, running that tag in, the FBI would intercept that radio so bad. No. And he had gone on by his business, and I know that for a fact. Now they're gonna keep sending rides, playing games. No, you're going online tonight. Any other time, they send 2 of them fake rides and then cut the thing offline. That is just keep going. Make your mind up. You cannot get pulled over by no police without no FBI approving it. Not in my case, because can't nobody talk to me without FBI approval. So how you pull me over, keep doing it because they done told you to, or that's the FBI in one of their suits? That's why he said you being recorded. I bet I am, and being swapped too. And they don't ever do nothing with me legal. So why would I just think that the police, you can't help me? How the police gonna come? Oh, we just gonna pull you over so we could verify where you at. You don't need to pull me over to verify where I'm at. You pull me over because it's an environmental swap. Because I know for a fact my SIM card ain't here in Bowling Green. It ain't here. So if you pull me over, the FBI told you to pull me over. Because my SIM card ain't here in Bowling Green, Kentucky. And if the FBI had to tell the truth, they would tell you that. No, her SIM card is not here. And neither is she. They've been threatening to kill my ass all day long. My SIM card ain't here. So the police pulling me over works for them. In a Van Twin. A car just like mine with a fucking Mexican driving it. Let's believe that. Because it's not here in Bowling Green. My phone ain't here. My car ain't here. And neither am I in the electronic world. I'm not Bowling Green, Kentucky. The FBI got me somewhere, wherever that little head man ad, ketchup ad, or whatever they doing, between Louisiana, New York, and Florida. Maybe California. But it ain't here. So the environmental swap was wherever they had getting pulled over, go pull her over. And that's how we link and blend. That's why that went. I don't know who they think they playing with. I'm a federal agent on the low. I know exactly what they did. That's why them instructions was wrong. And they did that too. And cut the thing off so you wouldn't be able to see it. Now that it's not recording, there ain't no more calls. All they do is play games. Because the audible sound that you ringing don't go to the phone. That lady Shane is somebody Chinese in Tennessee. And I showed him the wrong insurance card. You ain't even reading the stuff that you're supposed to be doing. You supposed to take the insurance and read it. You ain't read it because you ain't doing what you're supposed to be doing. You did it so that it can engage. And the FBI somewhere else. Pulling over somebody else in a whole different car. So we can, when we go and say the Nissan Sentra got pulled over. Because that's what they've been in all day. One of them. That same car that Ketchup had. And it's not even in this time of the year. It ain't even in this time of the year. It ain't even in this time of the year. No way at all. So what was the point? So, I had to figure out what I got sidetracked when I seen that name because they put messages on them names. Don't worry about it. I got 3 hours before it's time for me to go to bed. Y'all finna get good and told on tonight and record it. Don't worry about it. I'm sick of y'all and y'all games because that's exactly what that was. No police has jurisdiction in this matter to do absolutely nothing. When I had that truck, the FBI don't let you pull over nobody at all to do nothing, absolutely nothing in no federal investigation, nothing. You don't have no jurisdiction at all, none, zilch. And when I had that black truck and my registration was bad, All they used to say, the FBI used to tell me all the time was, we gonna take your truck if you don't stop talking. We gonna take your truck if you don't stop talking. That's all they used to do. We gonna take your truck if you don't stop talking. And they finally did. Officer Golden did. And when they took that truck, they ain't put no VIN number on it. Why? Because it was a major swap. That was it. That's why they didn't. Because it was a major swap. Now all of a sudden they you keep getting pulled over. As soon as he did it, I realized, look at what they doing. Look at what they doing, and had you come down the street, the FBI said they making you autopsy. So they keep pulling you over, poisoning your food to make it look like you can drive and don't know what you're doing. That's what the FBI doing. That's why they keep being on the road. And the thing told you to turn, and you turned. And when you turned, the FBI said, woo! But the wrong way was on the other street. It wasn't on the one you was on. It was a nasty environmental swap, and it was to play with your mind, because Aunt Tussie got pulled over going the wrong way. So the FBI wanted to look like you can't drive. And you don't know what you're doing, so they can take your license, make you old, and probably put your ass in a nursing home somewhere. Because that's all they threatened me with all day. Well, after I get done with these notebooks tonight, I'm going to give you an opportunity to do exactly what you wish. Because you're getting posted as soon as I go home, including this drug operation that you got me going to over here. Don't worry about it. Have your police over there. Because that's exactly what they did. I paid it attention. As soon as you turn, what you waiting there for? They trying to act like you can't drive. As many times as I done been down there and made that left, I'm willing to go back and make sure that is not an illegal turn. The other street is. You can't turn right, now.
Then turn right.
Look, prime example. Wrong side of the road, and they done turned my recorder off again. Wrong side of the road. Can't record, low battery. Wrong side of the road. It's saying make a right on Casey's. I'm going to record it. This is the shit they doing. Make a right to go to Casey's, 4627 Scottsdale Road. Casey's is over fucking there. So they doing it on purpose. So you have to keep making U-turns, following the tracks of the person that you're swapping vehicles with. That's why I said I know getting pulled over was a VIN swap. Because the direction's been wrong all night. And there they go in that Cadillac SUV. Drugs. Not a person don't respond. And this person don't respond. Let me go back in here and see what I could clear out. Now watch, soon as I turn my recorder on, they retarded asses gonna respond. They just erased my video from when I got pulled over. I don't see it, and I just had it in my thing. Let's see. And I said that it'll be on the right. And gave it to the swap. And this person still ain't responded. It's hard to find. They turned it off right after that. But I was on record on something else. So here, but that recorder that I just had, I don't see it. And let me see. And this person has not responded. And I said, where are you? And now they got my phone where it won't charge. So I don't know whether they broke it or what they did. I ain't never had that issue happen before. But what has happened is it been too many people on the phone all day. So the phone ain't kept no charge. So I'm finna just go home and leave it at that. Because going to Mel Brownie, that's where I just been, the person to my day at racetrack. And that's where I just came from. So we're not finna go make no receipt swaps tonight. And going to Mel Brownie is a drug swap, and the FBI done gave me death threats all day. So we not going to any of that. I'm finna go home and stay focused on what I'm doing and post my notebooks and tell everything, and y'all get y'all routines and y'all routes and all your wheelchairs, y'all walkers, get your diapers out, your oils, your shots, your poison, because I'm finna go home and tell everything. I'm tired of y'all. I'm tired of y'all. I'm tired of y'all. I've never been so aggravated before with some bullshit before in my life. And y'all are just straight aggravating. And it don't make no sense to be that aggravating. So I'm finna go home and do this. And I'm finna go home and I'm going to go online and tell the FBI. So if y'all want to get up and cut the apps off tomorrow, that's great. I'm tired of driving for y'all anyway. Tired of taking y'all around. We're finna go home and go on ic3.gov. Finna go live and do it. That way the FBI can't ever say that they didn't get it, because I'm tired of them saying that too. You didn't get it. Well, if you get up and stop following me in these swaps all day, maybe you could get it, because I'm going to send it and you're getting it. And I don't care what y'all do tomorrow. I haven't wrote the FBI yet, because if you write the FBI, you ain't going to have no fucking job no more. I'm telling you that. Those two is oil and vinegar. They do not mix. You don't write the FBI and work. That's the part I'm trying to tell you. That's how I went homeless in the first place. It wasn't no goddamn taxes. It wasn't owing no IRS. It wasn't none of that. You wrote the fucking FBI and they don't work. And your ass ain't gonna have no job. But it's okay, because I'm finna go home and write them tonight. I'm tired of them bluffing me in that corner so that I'm not saying anything about what's being done to me, because I'm scared I ain't gonna have no job. If I don't have no job, then I just don't fucking have no job. Like, working for you is just such a pleasure. It's the hardest $100 I ever had to make in my life. I got to ride with all your shit coming out the vent. You ain't never changed my fucking and rotated my tires. And you ain't saying nothing about that. All you keep doing is putting more death threats and more death threats and more death threats out here. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Just let's go home and let's just calm down and let's just get everything out on the table. And we're finna go home. And then I'm gonna turn the FBI green too, because you shouldn't even have me keep texting and typing. You should have an audible. Because every time I text, they writing over me. That's why that man said the last time I wrote over to the FBI when I got here in August of 2024. 25. That man wrote over me, "You're dead, son." Wrote it right over me like he had said nothing wrong on the FBI's website. "You're dead, son." Well, look at that. Not your son. I'm a woman. The hardest $100 you done ever had to make before in your life. And they be calling me a prostitute. Trust me, if God would allow it, I would totally prefer to get out here and suck balls for $100 than to get out here and to ride 59 of your agents in this car all day playing games with y'all. Sucking balls is much better. I just do not do it because God won't allow it. That is the only reason. That is not a bad profession at all to me. I would suck balls all day long. And I would dare you to bother me with taxes. You don't bother none of these painters around here. Why are you bothering people that take care of themselves? Get out of her mouth and her vagina. Now I know what they're doing. Thank you, Jesus. I'm gonna write my miles down because they drive the car. 87 37683.